Welcome to episode 6 of Tales with Tang. Today I'm joined with Artem Step. He's a comedian in San Francisco and he's going to move to Canada soon, or he's getting deported to Canada soon. So we're...
你好吗？谢谢。
Yeah, hello. Today we're going to talk about a story that Artem has about the last time that he was in Russia.
Are we just diving straight into
Yeah,
it?
you want to start? Okay.
We're just raw dogging this?
Yeah, I feel like we could just dive straight. You have like 40 minutes.
That's fine. Yeah, I do have to go soon, but
Yeah.
This guy was late. It's unbelievable.
No, I was very much on time. Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. I before I go into the story, I'm just, as a comic, I'm trying to become or develop a character that's like, am I supposed to look at you or the camera, dude?
Oh, you can just look, dude. Look at me.
This is weird. Just like,
just look at me. Yeah, just look at me. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
A little assertive.
But we're positioned this way, and we're just talking like this. You know, it's like we're at a bar, right?
Yeah, but like,
that's
if I'm looking at you right here, then you know, it's like.
I think that's fine.
It's fine. Okay, I don't know. Dude, you're the professional. I'll listen to you. We'll change it up. But yeah, as a comic, I don't know. Even though I'm only a few years in, I'm trying to really figure out and build a character that's like never been seen before, right? And I don't think there's any like sad comedians or any comics that really talk about. There's a lot of comics that talk about very dark material.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's anybody who really talks about very emotional things that make them sad and try to make that funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any examples?
I know. Gerard Carmichael, he comes out as gay in one of his specials.
Right, you talked about this
that was kind of interesting, yeah.
But that wasn't really sad, it was probably like more of a...
there was like a very sad vibe to it, you know, like he's like it was like very heavy stuff, and then he'd cut it with a joke, so I think that's kind of...
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm trying to approach it from a similar angle. I'm coming out, trying to figure out how to fit my life into these stories and talk about what I've been through without bringing the mood down. Because like if you start talking to the audience for too long about something that's depressing, obviously in between jokes, it's okay to take time to discuss something that really matters to you, and that helps build up the next joke. But how do you go for like 10 minutes talking about something that's like, it was so... All right, anyway, we'll jump into the story. We'll jump into the story. It's about the last time I went to Russia, 2017.
Right. And I'm guessing the theme is kind of sad.
It was more of like, holy shit, what's going on? Because I was really scared. I was terrified that I could never go back to the United States again. Due to some of the things that my dad did. And so just to have like a prequel, I guess. My dad was never around. He sued my mom for parental rights back in like 2014. One, because Russia is a patriarchy, and he falsified a bunch of evidence, and it was really weird because I had to go up against him in court when I was like 12 years old. And it was odd. It was really weird. But anyways, 2017, I'm back in Russia. I'm applying for an American visa so I could go back and study. At this point, I've already been in the United States for about 7 years. 6 years. And so I spent a lot of my time in education, just immersing myself into the American culture and like preparing myself to go on to college at some point, right?
Right, and you weren't living with your mom at this time?
No, so it was, there was this program that brought me and a couple other poor Russian students over to the United States for free.
Gotcha.
And we were kind of paid for by rich Asian students that came through the So
I'm not that rich now.
No, it wasn't him. But we lived in a house with like 25 Chinese kids. Yeah. And there was four Russians, one Ukrainian, and it was a fucking shit show. Like it was madness.
All right.
Yeah, this is background to the story that's not too significant.
I would want to never see a Chinese person again after that. You know, that's too much.
I learned so much Chinese slang, like "you know, like it's pretty good, right?
It's good.
Shit, which I believe eat shit, but I think they lied to me about that one.
Sure.
Yeah, shit, that means eat shit?
Eat shit, yeah.
Fuck it. Okay.
You're right.
I still remember some stuff.
But it sounded like you were saying xie, which is thank you.
Oh, yeah. Why are they so close?
I know, right? Eat shit and thank you are like the same. Nah, it's a little different, but yeah.
Shit. What did I just say there? Thank shit?
Thank shit. Yeah. It's kind of in between, yeah.
That's so, okay. But yeah, it was really funny because, during that time, I was really young. Most of the Russians and the Chinese kids who were in this program living in the same house. They were much older than me. I was in middle school, they were in high school.
Right.
And at some point, there was this kid, his name was Glory Hole, because, well, he chose an American name of Glory, because I don't remember what his
And his last name is Ho? Like,
no, yeah, well, I think so. I think that's like how it all came together. So,
his name is Glory Ho?
Yeah, Glory Hole. We called them.
Dude, Chinese people keep choosing their own names. It's like some fucked up shit, dude. I met this guy once. Yeah, he called himself Sheldon, Shellen, because he was gonna start engineering school, and engineering school is really hard, so he wanted to be like a turtle, because with a hard shell to get through engineering school.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's his name.
So autistic.
Anyway, sorry. But keep talking.
Anyways, we lived in this house, and this is not part. This is just I think a funny quick story. The Russian kids used to fuck with the Chinese all the time, and I was Switzerland, because I was just always looking at the both sides. I was just a little kid, so I wasn't really involved with it. Right. But at some point, Glory Hole was sleeping. Glory was sleeping, and this Russian, well, it was my brother, I'm gonna be honest, runs up to him, pulls down his pants, farts on him, splashes water in his face while he's sleeping, pulls down his farts directly in his face, and they all, like 4 Russians, run to the other room. I'm sitting in the living room just watching this shit happen, and this kid, he's like, "Oh, Tanima!" He gets super fucking angry, runs over, the door's locked, he's trying to push it, and I've never seen such a powerful fucking kung fu kick, but boom! And like, American doors are kind of shitty, so he broke a hole and they had to get it replaced, but yeah. That's
crazy. Yeah.
That was a fun time living with like 25 Chinese kids, 4 Russians, a Ukrainian dude, and I was definitely one of the youngest ones, so I learned a lot. And, helped me understand like how to navigate the world, what I should do, what I shouldn't do, so that I could go to college in America. Because overall, my goal was to stay in the United States, make money, and send that money over to my mom and the rest of my family, or help my family financially somehow, because like my mom sacrificed sending me to America for such a long time, and like we couldn't see each other for years. Up until 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't see my mom for I think 6.5 years. So it was a really long time. That might be a little off.
Because you need your dad's consent to like do anything, right?
Yeah, almost. Yeah. So let's get to that story. So this is 2017 in Russia.
And you're how old? 14, 15?
At this point, holy shit. Yeah, I am like 15 years old. Yeah, I'm 15 years old. This is the last time I'm visiting Russia for a really long time. I haven't been back since. And so I didn't know this, obviously. And at the time, my father had parental rights, and me and my mom, we were applying for Zagranic passport. Right. So in Russia, you need 2 passports. One is just like an identification that everybody gets when they're 14 or 15. Yeah. And the other one is Zagranic passport. That's the one you need to travel abroad. That's where you get your visas. That's like a document. That's what I have right now in order to travel to Canada, stay in the United States.
So like an internal passport and an external passport.
Yeah, exactly. And so we were applying to renew this external passport because mine had expired, and I needed to put my new visa in it. And once I got my visa, that process takes about a month and a half maybe. And to get this Zagranic passport, the external passport, that takes also 2 weeks. But I came back to Russia, and I only had about 2.5 months to get all of this figured out and situated. And so there's a lot of time pressure on already. And I remember me and my mom, we were...
And you have to go to Russia to renew your external passport. Correct. Like you can't do it from America.
Yeah. Well, it was summer break. I was 15, I think. I was going into sophomore year or so. And so I had to go back to Russia. Well, I didn't have to. I wanted to go see my family because all of my family still lived there. Yeah. And I wanted to see my mom. I wanted to see my grandparents. I wanted to see my sister and go back, see my really close home friends, right? Yeah. And I only had 2.5 months to renew all this stuff, but I really didn't have a worry because like that's plenty of time. My mom was gonna take care of it. My brother was helping me do it as well. We were like FaceTiming, Skyping him all the time just to make sure that I was applying, submitting the right things at the right time. There's no ChatGPT, right? So you can't double fact check your shit and be like, oh, okay, send it off. It was really difficult, a really strenuous manual process that was really annoying. But we went to an office that would renew these documents, and we applied for it. We submitted the documentation. We're standing in front of the lady, and the lady like just submits it. It doesn't work, and we're like, well, it's me and my mom standing there, and the lady is like, okay, sorry, that didn't go through. Let me process it one more time, and then she sends it again. Nothing goes through. She's like, this is really odd. And then after about 5 minutes, like I'm starting to panic because I'm like, why is it not going through? I need this document in order to apply for my American visa.
They're just trying to print the document, or what?
No, they're trying to send the application through.
Oh.
So they can go to, because they'll have to go to Moscow.
Yeah.
And then that's Moscow processes it and sends it back to me.
And which city are you in?
I'm in St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. Okay, gotcha.
St. Petersburg. Yeah. So I'm starting to like get really anxious. Like, what the fuck's going on, right? Obviously, we're gonna figure it out. But why is it not going through? And then she looks at us. She's like, "Hey, one of your," she looks at me. She's like, "One of your parents has denied your access. Like, you are not allowed to leave the country. You've been blockaded."
Oh fuck.
And I look at my mom, and mom was like, "Don't fucking look at me, you dumb piece of shit. I'm here doing this with you. This is definitely the dad, right? The father that's doing this." And I really don't understand why he did it. Maybe he was seeking for some sort of attention. Maybe he was asking for
money or something, or
no, because he was.
You were 14, right?
Like, yeah, I'm 15 at this point. He's supposed to pay us. What's it called? The monthly,
like the. Right, like the
shit black people don't pay.
Yeah.
What was that called?
No, it's the no, like child support.
Child support. Yeah. So.
Shit. It's just thought it was a shit black people don't pay. Your dad's black, dude.
My dad, I guess so, bro.
Sorry, no, just kidding.
All right,
no, keep going.
Back to the story. Yeah. So he was supposed to pay us parental like child support, and that was not coming through for years. But anyways, he puts this fucking blockade on me, and I asked this lady, I'm like, what the fuck, like, what can I do? She's like, you have to get it revoked. Like, you have to, and you either have to sue him, which will take you up like half a year, maybe a year, maybe longer.
Right.
Or you can go to him and ask him to revoke it. And I haven't seen my dad since that day I was in court.
Oh.
Since I went up against him, and the judge was like, "Is this your father?" I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, "Did you ever call him dad?" And I'm like, weird question, but yes. And that's literally all they asked me.
Fuck.
It was so weird. Like, I wanted to be like, fuck this piece of shit.
Yeah.
He never supported us. He beat my mom. He was a terrible fucking figure that I will never look up to. But they asked me like 2 or 3 questions and let me go. And I was like, is that it? And then my dad got the parental right to be like, to have, I don't know, it's like jurisdiction on whatever the fuck they call it. Anyways, I'm in this office with my mom. She's panicking. She's like running around trying to figure it out. And this lady is like, thankfully she helps. She's like, yeah, you're probably gonna have to go to him and ask him to take it away, like take that document away and sign a new one that you can leave. And I haven't talked to him in so long, so I messaged him over Facebook because that was the only sort of communication that I had with him. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, I heard like we tried to apply for this and it was denied. Like, I think you may have put something to blockade my my ability to leave Russia to go study back in the United States, and I really want to have this future, this opportunity is like not something that's provided to any kid in Russia. Yeah. Right? Like any kid anywhere in the world, right? Like, I'm extremely fortunate to have been just given this opportunity to come here, study, and like make a life for myself. I still can't really understand how and why, like what forces in the universe brought me together, like God, whatever it may be, right? So, yeah, I text my dad on Facebook, and he's like, yeah, sure, we'll figure it out. Like, come by on this day, and then I'll help you sign the right documents so that you actually are able to apply for the Zagram passport, and then you can go apply for your visa. At that time, I lived in St. Petersburg, in the middle of this beautiful, incredible, it's like we call it the Venice of Eastern Europe, the Venice of Russia. It's an incredible city, so if you ever get the chance to visit, please do. Right now is a really bad time, and you know, it's really, but
there's a lot of culture and history there.
Oh my God, I miss it so much every single day. But at this time I was living in St. Petersburg, and my father lived about 2 hours away on train. And I know that because I used to live there when he was not with us. Okay. You know, and so. Hey,
Kirti, you can come in.
What's going on, man?
This is my roommate. This is Artem. We're doing a podcast. Yeah,
hey,
we can cut the mid.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, I like the hole in your sock, man. Artem.
Hi, Kirti. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, bro. Yeah.
Sorry. Is the lighting? I think the lighting might be better if I do that.
Are you in the fucking shot, dude?
I am in the shot. Yeah.
You're like Are you a little bit cut off? Is that all it's
No. It's just like my face is dark. Like,
okay.
Yeah, which is...
You are one of the black ones.
It's like black people.
Oh.
Sorry, we're just... Anyway.
Yeah, but okay. I had to travel on train. Mm-hmm. Oh, should we?
Oh, yeah. Resume. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I had to travel by train, then by bus to get to my dad, where I lived for about 7-8 years of my life.
Yeah.
And this was in a tiny fucking village. It's called Suida. It's a place where there's a population of about 500 people.
Yeah.
There's one church, one store, one school. That's it. And a bunch of little houses, but there's not that many people, and like everybody knew each other. But anyways, I show up, and my dad is like, "Okay, you're here. Fantastic. I haven't seen this guy in a couple of years now, and I'm terrified of this person because I know everything he's done to my mom. I know what he's done to my older brother.
Right, like he's an abusive asshole.
Very, And so I'm there one-on-one. I'm 15. This motherfucker he's actually shorter than me now, but he's still like a stalky motherfucker and with clearly mental issues.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I have to navigate this somehow to, first of all, be on his good side while wanting to punch him in the face for everything that he's ever done to my family.
Yeah.
While, and also get away with the documents and be able to apply for my visa and execute this in time. So I have to strategically plan and really figure out a way to get this fucking document so I can take it back, apply, and do everything. I get there, I try to talk about it, and he's like, no. You're gonna help me build my garage. And I'm like, what? And he's
what
like,
the fuck, dude? Is that why he wanted to keep you in the country?
I don't know, dude.
So you can help him build his garage?
He was building a garage.
Yeah.
That was a new addition to the house that I've never seen.
Okay.
But he was mixing cement. And so he made me mix the cement for a while. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to pour cement everywhere. You bring rocks, throw in there.
Yeah.
And so for like 4 hours, I was walking, picking up huge ass rocks, like they were fucking the size of my, I don't know, like some of my body. I was carrying these big ass rocks to help the cement be more of, his explanation was like, it'll help the bottom layer of the garage be more stable. If there's a mixture, there's cement and rocks. You know, I don't know why, it was his thing. And so for 4 hours, I was carrying fucking rocks, throwing them into cement. At some point he comes out, he's like, I've made you dinner, come on. And so I sat down, it was an incredible meal. My mom has always talkked about how good my father was at cooking.
Wow.
And
I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, this abusive asshole, he doesn't do shit.
He can make it.
Yeah. Really? Wow.
He could fucking whip up a meal for sure. He made fish.
Yeah.
There was greshnaya kasha, which is like buckwheat. There was also some sap. It was really good. Like overall, fucking fantastic. And like, which makes sense why he was chubby. Because he was making this shit for himself every single day. So anyways, I eat this with him, and then I asked him like, hey, like, what are you gonna give me this document? He was like, yeah, I will do it. I will go to the office that you went to, and I'm gonna take away the document, and I'm gonna like allow you to do your thing. And I'm like, okay, like, thank God.
Yeah.
And I have to trust this guy because I was like, are you gonna give me any document? Like, is there something I can take? And he's like, no. And so I really have to trust the word of this dude that I really don't know that's supposed to be my father. And after we finished eating, he asked me some questions about America. He really didn't give a fuck. Like, honestly, I could tell he was just there. He was like, whatever, I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
And so I leave, tell my mom what happened. My mom was like, whatever, yeah, that sounds like him. And then we reapply the next week. Thankfully, this time it goes through, and so we're able to get my my passport, and then like literally the next day we apply for the visa, which you have to get an interview, and it takes about a month and a half for this entire process. But thankfully, I got it in time.
Before like the fall starts.
Yeah, before the school started, and so I was able to get my flight. And the last really weird thing that happened was I had to fly out of Finland. In St. Petersburg and Finland, they're pretty close to each other. It's a bus ride of about like anywhere from between like 6 to 8 hours. It can be 5. It depends when you're taking it. But I had to travel by bus from St. Petersburg to Finland with one of the Russians that lived with me in the United States. I fly out of Finland to Germany, out of Germany to Florida, and then I'm in America. Like I made it. I'm safe. Everything's good. And my dad messages me. He's like, "Hey, you need this document before I leave, just in case like anything goes down. Like you need this. I need to give it to you before you're out of the country." And so it's me, this Russian, this other Russian kid who hadn't arrived yet. It's like
so you have to go find your dad again.
No, he's gonna come to the bus station.
Okay, gotcha.
He's gonna come to the bus station, and he's gonna give me this document, and supposedly he's gonna leave with everything going fine. And my mom was there. I'm like, "Mom, do you want to leave?" Because like last time, their relationship has been in shambles ever since like the second kid. And so it was like, I'm the fucking third, and they had 4 kids altogether, which is insane. But like, "Mom, what are you doing?"
Some people have more kids to save the relationship.
Yeah, they're like, we hate each other. We want to kill each other. You've hit me. You've spilled fucking hot soup on my head.
Yeah,
let's have another kid. Let's fuck it out, you know. And the thing is, there's a 6-year difference between every single one of us.
Oh.
And there's 4 of us.
Wait,
like,
so
I'm like, "Mom, what the fuck, dude?"
It's 24-year difference between the oldest and the youngest?
Yep.
Damn. And so they really tried to keep this thing going on for 24 years?
Not they, my mom.
Your mom.
Because my dad had another family in Estonia that he would go to.
Really?
She didn't tell me this till I was like 18.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, I wish I knew a little bit earlier, but you know,
was his new family living with him at the time that you visited him, or no? It was
No. Estonia is a different country.
Oh,
it's
right.
It's like one of the northeastern states. It's like a little, like below Finland. If you're looking at the map, it's in the Gulf of Finland. It's like down here.
So how far is it from like Russia?
Probably like a 8 to 10 hour drive from St. Petersburg, where we were living. Yeah, I think it was maybe shorter.
Yeah,
it could be shorter. I'm not sure because I've traveled by train from St. Petersburg to Crimea within 2 days.
Yeah,
and so that's like, and that's going through Ukraine. There's another cool story of that, but that's one of the time. But yeah, it was me and my mom were waiting at the bus stop where the bus is supposed to take me and this Russian kid and my mom from St. Petersburg to Helsinki, and out of there we're gonna fly out. My mom got her Finland visa. I got my Finland visa. We got everything. We got everything situated. It's just we're waiting for my dad to come in
with your American stuff.
With just some document that I may need. It's not necessarily that I do need it. And then the kid hadn't arrived yet, and I see my dad, and my mom is just like tries to ignore him. Like she doesn't really talk to him, and he like talks to me.
Yeah.
He doesn't acknowledge her at all. It's so like him and I are talking, and he's like, "I want to take you to Finland," and like. We've planned that, my mom and this kid, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to give you this document unless I take you to Finland."
Oh.
Huh. And so we're sitting on a bench. Yeah. It's me, my mom, and my dad. Yeah. And my dad's right here yelling at my mom that he wants to take, and it was like at that point, you ever play Call of Duty?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Not
okay,
really.
If you get flashbanged, you can't hear anything. There's a high pitch like noise that, and like you can't see shit. I thought I got flashbanged because I'm sitting, and the amount of hate that I have for this guy that's sitting on my right, and the amount of love and just like protection, and I just want to shield my mom from this goddamn asshole, and I don't know what to do in this moment. I just want to like, I literally want to get up and fucking punch him, but if I punch him, he's gonna beat the shit out of me because I'm a little kid. I'm a teenager, but he still has the upper hand. He's still way bigger, way stronger, and he has the goddamn document that I need. Maybe need. I don't even fucking know if I need it right at this point. So I have no idea how I got out of it because I kind of blanked. I forgot everything that was happening in the moment just because I was so angry. I was like sweating. I had this high pitched noise in my ears, and I couldn't see straight. I could not. But at some point, we figured it out that I talked to him. I was like, okay, we're gonna stick to the original plan. You can't come with me because I don't want you to come with me. And I had to say that to his face, which was a really scary moment. Okay. Talking to my dad, like this fucking.
I mean, good for you for standing up.
I had to, because if I didn't, then my mom and him would have gotten in a conflict, and God knows what would have happened. Right? But anyways, we. He gives us the document. He gets really mad, storms off, leaves, and it's me and my mom. The Russian Danya, his name Daniel. Yeah. He shows up. We say goodbye to his mom. My mom goes, and we go to Finland. Everything is good. Because I was really nervous. I was like really nervous that he was going to do some shit, and that I wouldn't be able to leave Russia.
Right.
And so we leave. we get to the Finland airport. I say goodbye to mom. It was like very emotional because I didn't know at the time that was going to be my last time seeing her for 6 or so years.
Yeah.
And so, but like I knew something within me told me because I would have needed to get an internship. I would have gotten into college, then get an internship in order to pay for my college and like do all of these different things in order for me to stay in America. And so deep down, it was a very emotional, very, very sad moment.
And you don't want to risk like being stuck in Russia again.
Yeah, exactly. And so me and Daniel, we leave.
Yeah.
And my mom literally like calls me the next day and she's like, hey, you barely made it out, because the second he left, he went to that same office and he put a blockade. He put the blockade right back in.
Oh my God, dude.
And so it was, and that's why the next summer I couldn't go back.
Yeah.
That would have been like my last opportunity to go back, see my family before I needed to apply to college, go to college, do everything. Like,
wait, that was the last time you went to Russia?
That was the last time I went to Russia.
That's crazy. Oh my God. And that's the last time you saw your mom, right?
For a really long time.
Yeah.
After I graduated my university, me and my older brother, we bought her a plane ticket. We picked her up in New York.
Oh,
that was her first time in America.
Yeah.
And I was insane. She had pink pants on. I'm like, Mom, what the fuck are you doing? But I was like, that's my mom, you know? That's my mom. Like, where are those goddamn pink pants? Like,
right.
do your shit, Mom. You know what I'm saying?
Did they say juicy on that?
No. No, this is Russia.
Okay, yeah.
It'd be like, get a juice. Or like, right? It would be like, because in Russia, we're not rich enough to buy like actual American clothes.
Yeah,
my family back home, and so like
so
instead
like
of
some off-brand shit.
Yeah, like instead of Adidas, I'd be Boss. Instead of like 3 stripes, it'd be 5 stripes.
Yeah, China's like that.
I had so much of that shit growing up. But it was crazy because thankfully I got to bring my mom, and then for the next 3 years we brought her to California again, and then we brought her to Hawaii, and then we brought her to Hawaii again.
Oh, okay.
So
so you got to see her a few times.
Yeah.
But that's the last time you saw your dad.
Yeah. And lately I've been wanting to text him and just like talk to him.
Right.
Just to see what kind of person he is, because I've only known him as a kid looking up at some monster that my family's been telling me that he's a monster, that he's been, the way he acted, I'm like, obviously he's a fucking monster, but like deep down, like there has to be something either wrong or he's punishing himself for something. Like, does he even feel guilty? I want to ask him, like, does he feel guilty for like
for sure.
leaving us, not ever being there, leaving like being abusive, being like hitting my brother? It was like all of these things. Does he feel any sort of embarrassment like for himself? Like what's going on in his mind that made him say, okay, this is okay what I'm doing, and I'm gonna keep on doing it? I promised myself to never be like my father, because that was like the worst example, and I think seeing the worst example of a relationship, you can like really turn around and be like, okay, I'm gonna stay as far away from that as possible, which is the reason why I haven't been in like any serious relationship for the last few years.
I'm sorry.
No. I mean, dude, I think it's good growth. Yeah. I think it's good to understand where you come from.
Yeah, and why you are the way you are, right?
Exactly, and I think a lot of that is like your childhood experiences that shape you into who you are, right? Exactly. You see your parents, you're like, okay, this is love, and then you honestly get in a relationship, and this is something completely different. But then some things trigger the things that come from you come from your parents. You know, that didn't make sense at all, but you know, it's okay.
I know what you mean.
We'll stick to that.
It's like a lot of kids like do the opposite of what their parents do. Right? They're like, they lash out so hard that like, I don't want to be like them, and then like maybe you're too nice to your kids or something like that, or like, you know. Or I don't know what it is, but like a lot of people are, you know, like the exact opposite.
No, I'm gonna beat them.
You're gonna beat them. All right. You have it right here, Child Protective Services.
Wait, no.
You won't. We're just kidding.
I'm not. Jokes.
Jokes. Yeah. But yeah. So I guess like, I don't know, how old is your dad?
He's the same age as my mom. He's older. By a month, I believe.
By a month? Like, wait, how old is your mom?
Almost like 61.
61? Okay.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, she is 61.
Oh, okay. So, like, they had kids from, like, 20-something to, like, 40-something? Like, in 24 years? Damn, dude.
Yeah. And so, definitely really interesting. Yeah. And I think it's shaped a lot of my decisions. Like, I just never wanting to be like my dad. Yeah. But at some point, like there's that, I'm really intrigued to see who the fuck this person is. Yeah. I don't know who he is. And I think every son, no matter what, like to an extent, I've forgiven him. But I just like, he's unfathomable. He's like this figure that I have no idea what. Like, I want to understand him, but I don't think I will be able to.
Right, because you just have vague memories from childhood of him like being an asshole to you, and then like this like.
I don't have a single good memory of him. I think we went to one time. He picked me up.
Well, maybe the dinner was a good memory.
That was okay because the whole time I was scared. I was like, what if this guy beats the shit out of me for no reason? What if he has like some not panic attack, but like what if he gets really angry and he just wants to like, I don't know, do whatever he wants to do, or what. Yeah, I never really understood him. I never really understood him, and thankfully, I had him as an example. But like for example, there was a time I remember in 4th grade, this really vividly as well. I was still studying in Russia. After school, I was going home with my friend, and he was standing there in his van, like waiting for me.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't want to talk. I actually tried to walk past him because I hadn't seen him in probably like 2 years since we moved away from, we stopped living with him. Yeah. And he's like, hey, come with me. I'm like, no, I'm going to play video games with my friend. And he's like, no, you're coming with me. I'm taking you to a museum. I'm like, okay, all right, sure. Like I can't really say no. Yeah. So my other friend Andre, he goes home, and then he takes me to this like museum where we look at little sculptures that are tiny. So it's an entire city. It's St. Petersburg in like 1779 or something like that. A really long time ago. But it's like how it would have been, and it's like you have this like tiny little telescope that you can look through to really see what's happening down there. Yeah. And there's like little interactive parts as well that move along. So it was cool, but I still remember the whole time I was just like nervous. I couldn't enjoy the experience of being at a museum simply because he was there. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah, it's like it would be a good memory, but then like because he's there, he makes the whole experience. Right. Yeah. Some people will do that too. Yeah, that's tough. Man. Yeah. So not a funny story. I'm sorry. That's but maybe I can make that funny one day. Yeah, you know? For sure. Because I made it fun. Like it's a good story though. The fact that he left our family once and forever, and in reality he did come back. Like I have a couple jokes on that. Like they're not my best jokes, but they're jokes, you know. And so trying to figure out a way to make, because those jokes aren't 100% true. Like my dad didn't leave my family on a skateboard. Right. He just left. And so it's, how do I make that, like how do I make it true and funny at the same time? How do I like, and I know it's gonna take time. And that's all it is. It's gonna take time, and we'll figure it out as comics. I think I've said this before, but like some stories are like, it takes people time like to process it before they can, like, you know, when Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith, right? The next day he's like, I can't talk about this shit yet, you know? But then like, you know, a year later, like he came out with like 10 minutes and destroyed, right? So it's like, it's like some stories take time to tell. And I guess, I mean, you're starting to like have jokes about it here and there, right? But maybe you're not fully like, you know, there yet. So but I mean, it's a great story though. Like you know, and like definitely like hold on to that. I think it's like very important. Like most people don't have that experience, dude, growing up, dude. Most people in San Francisco are fucking rich. Yeah, exactly, right. Their parents work at Google, like, you know. Yeah, that's awesome. I had to fucking, when I traveled to, because I remember I used to live with my dad, and so I would travel to go see my grandparents every single weekend. And I would, in the train, it would take about 2 hours. And so there's this person that comes over and checks your tickets. Yeah. And I never had enough money to buy the tickets. Oh. Okay. And so they start at one end, and I would go purposely to the other end, but you never know where they're at. And so at some point you would see them come closer, and so you start walking towards the other side of the train, and then when the train stops, you get out, and it wouldn't be just me and a couple of hooligans who do the same shit. You'd get out and run all the way to the other side of the train, because this was it concierge? What was the person that checks the fare inspector or something like that? There's no way that's what. You made that shit. Anyway, I think that's the word here. That is not okay. Those are two words, but I don't. Okay, fare inspector. Yeah. Maybe that sounds fake, dude. That sounds like that is a real word. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. Fake news. Fare inspector Bart. Look it up. Anyway. Sure, maybe Bart. Okay, this is Russia. This is Russia. So this person's coming around, and like that's how I would make. That's how I would. Like what I would do for 2 hours in order to get to St. Petersburg by train. Yeah. Once I'm there, I'm like this 8-year-old kid. I have to jump the metro station, like, you know, these revolving doors. Yeah. In order not to pay for that, I'd have to jump that as well, and then run onto the metro. And sometimes they would literally chase you, be like, "Hey, you have to fucking pay for that." And then you'd run down the escalator, because Russian metros, they are protection against like nuclear war. So they are hundreds of meters down.
Yeah.
And so you would run down these fucking escalators and then you jump onto the metro and then you go and finally get home. You know? And so like that was a challenge almost every single weekend not to get caught by somebody so that they wouldn't like beat your ass and make you pay for it.
So every station, like you would just like run to the front of the train?
Not necessarily, because the train is really long. It would have maybe like 20, maybe 30 different wagons. And so let's say the person checking tickets starts at the caboose.
Yeah.
I would start at probably like 3 or 4 wagons down. And then I would see the person, and as they're coming, I would keep moving.
Yeah.
And by the time I'm getting closer to the end, I would make sure I'm at a train stop, and then he keeps going this way, and then I would go run all the way to the back.
Fuck.
So that would take about, or I could just wait until that person goes, but then they recognize you. Like if they see you, you get up and then run to the other side, especially if you do it every single weekend. So you have to be really tactical about it.
Yeah.
And so you needed this ticket also to get out, and then you could go to the metro. But there was a little hole in the wall that you could get through, and so my mom showed it to me, and so like this is something my mom taught me. It's how to run away from those motherfuckers because we can't pay this fucking fare every single weekend.
Right.
So yeah. All right, your turn for a story.
We had like 10 minutes left.
That's fine. Yeah. Come on, quick story.
Okay, quick story.
Give me your best story right now.
Quick story.
Faster.
I can't do better than that. That was an amazing story. Okay. I mean, I guess while we're on theme, right? The last time I went back to China, it was 2017. Wow. But I don't have a dramatic story like that. I just
2017.
Yeah, 2017. And I think that was the last time I saw my grandparents. Actually, yeah.
Can I play one of your grandparents?
Yeah, you just be a racist, like old man in Chinese. Yeah. Oh. So fucking racist, dude. This is after years of fucking with the Chinese kids in the house of 25. But yeah, I don't think that much happened. I think like it was just. Okay, so I have a cousin, right? She, I think she's kind of a fuck up, right? Like she got plastic surgery, right? But at like she got plastic surgery in like.
You almost said
she got plastic surgery in like the countryside at some like shady plastic surgeon.
Right.
So she looks a little like a monster. Like she looks scary. You know, her eyes are too big. You know, like it's like her jaw is like it's just disproportionate, right? And apparently she borrowed money from a loan shark to do the plastic surgery.
Okay.
Right, and then the loan shark was threatening to break her legs. And then like her parents eventually paid the loan shark back. But like
for shitty plastic surgery.
Yeah, for shitty plastic surgery. Yeah, and there's a ton of money too. Like she was just like draining like the household of money, and like my dad didn't want me to see her because like she's such a big fuck up. Like they thought that she would be like a bad influence to. Oh,
there you go, dude.
For what?
For your cousin.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, and she was also an online model. It would like kind of. She was a cam girl.
Okay, there we go. Let's be honest.
She's a model. Yeah. Anyway, so she's a cam girl, and like. I don't know, like my dad didn't want me to meet her because like he was afraid that like her influencers rub off on us. But I don't know. I'm not gonna turn into a model cam girl, dude. I'm not gonna turn into it's like
things are going well. You're working as a student, so
I'm a software engineer. Yeah,
actually give me this shit back. You can donate it.
Yeah, I can donate to you. Yeah, the kid who ran like from Fair Inspectors on Train is giving money to the software engineer. How the tables turn.
Yeah, clip the part out where I take it back. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I am generous.
But I don't know. So yeah, there was her, and then like a bunch of like random like old Asian people that like my parents also wanted me to avoid seeing. I think there's like a lot of like old family.
Were your parents helicopter parents?
They weren't. But I think it was just like they knew that like some parts of the family are like they're a little unsavory.
Are they watching this? Are they gonna watch this?
I don't think so. Yeah, dude, China VPN. Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah. But you can bypass that shit.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think they're gonna.
My grandma, dude. My grandma bypasses the VPN in Russia.
Really?
Because they just like all of Russia's internet sucks ass now.
To watch your comedy?
Well, no, not to. Just like even to talk through Telegram.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because now it's blocked. But my grandma's like fucking Tony Stark.
Tony Stark.
Dude, It's so close. Tony Stark, Tony Sparks.
Yeah.
Tony Stark is Iron Man.
Yeah.
Anyways, my grandma is anyway, yeah. Sorry, keep going with your story.
All right, your grandma is Tony Stark.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Fuck you. It's just not easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your grandma is the old black man in the San Francisco comedy scene.
Whole family's black. What can I tell you?
Yeah. Anyway, so I don't think there was much of it. I have one cousin who's like a security guard at a train station, so he's a bit of a fuck up too. Like my parents are like, okay, this cousin Dudu, right? His grandpa was a professor at one of the best schools in China, and he married a hot wife.
Nice.
And then their kids have all been dumb. Like the rest of the generation has not been smart. Yeah, so
send them to the villages.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's what they did. But I think like my parents, that's why they're like, oh, you have to marry a girl who's also as smart as you, because like if you marry a hot girl who's like kind of dumb, then like your entire offspring is gonna be like that. So that cousin, he's like, and he also got mixed in the bad way, you know, where like the nerd, he got the nerd looks, and then he got the brains of the, you know, the bimbo. Yeah. So like basically like he works at a train station doing security, and then he asked my grandma once, like, hey, I'm 25. Do you think it's would you allow me to start looking for a girlfriend? And then my grandma's like, bitch, what the fuck? You know, you're 25. You're asking your grandma for permission to date. Just get a girlfriend, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That's 25?
Yeah, he's 25.
Yeah, he doesn't have a girlfriend?
Well, now he's like 4 years older than me. He's 29, so he still doesn't have a girlfriend.
Can you say brain of a bimbo? I really like that.
Brain of a bimbo.
Can you say it in a Chinese accent?
A brain of a bimbo.
Brain of a bimbo. You're doing it. That's how I'm judge you as the better.
That was a Japanese accent, dude. That was a Japanese accent.
Brain of a bimbo. No, that's so bad.
You need to
teach me your ways.
Chinese accent is like chopping vegetables. Brain of a bimbo.
A brain of a bimbo.
That was like retarded French. That was retarded French. Anyway, so I got a lot of people. I don't know. I guess like nothing really happened to me there. I just like witnessed all the year-long beefs, you know. And oh yeah, my aunt. This is kind of sad. Like she's really nice. But like there's a one-child policy, right? So she has one boy, and then my sister, she was like so like baby.
I thought they canceled it though. I thought it's no longer in
they
effect.
canceled it like in like 2015, and by that point my aunt was like 45. So it's like like.
Wait, did they bring it back, or is it no longer effective?
Well, now they want more kids. The one-child policy. Yeah, they want you to have more kids because it's because like. The society was so used to having like one kid that like people only have one kid now, you know, and like cost of living and all that stuff. So like we're actually decreasing in population and birth rates.
Right.
Anyway, so that was a massive fuck up from the communist government.
Big time.
Yeah.
It is.
Anyway, yeah. So like my aunt, like my little sister, she's like so like, oh my god, like baby, right? Like she's so like she's spoiling her and all that stuff because she never got to have a daughter.
Yeah.
She's just one kid. And I don't think that's really sad. Like for like the entire generation of, I guess, Gen X in China, they never got the chance to have a second kid.
Yeah.
And like society's kind of like fucked up like that because like there's no more brothers and sisters, and now you have like this syndrome called the Xiao Huangdi, which means a little emperor, where like because they always have boys, right? Because you know what happens to little girls, like if they have one kid, you know they're gonna abort the girl. it's fucked up. Anyway, but yeah, so like China is like there's like 5-6% more men than women, and then like the men are all spoiled because like they were doted on by their parents, you know, because they're the only kid, and like. Yeah, like that's why Chinese society is kind of fucked up right now. Yeah. So I don't.
What makes it fucked up though? Because the boys are like much more
entitled.
Entitled. Okay.
Yeah, and then like they're also like horny and they can't find women. So like because there's not enough women.
Like 5% more, right? 5%.
Yeah,
55, 45.
Something like that.
That's not too bad though. That's
but it's like enough to be like a noticeable like change.
I mean, San Francisco.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say
70 to 30.
I don't think it's 70 to 30.
It's something like San Jose. I think it's 70 to 30. San Francisco is probably more like 46.
Right, but it's like bad enough that like there's like differences in gender dynamics, and like Chinese men are trying to go to Russia to find wives and shit like that.
Stay away from the country.
Yeah, and you know, Russia, like I think there's less men in Russia.
Like wonder why? Why is that?
Yeah, maybe some unfortunate things happening to the men there.
No, it's pretty sad. It's really sad.
Yeah. But I did read that historically, that's how like gender ratios have like been balanced out. Right, because like I think the historians are saying like we have it too good now. Like the gender ratios are, even if it's like 50-50, like that's still fucked up because like all the older men are dating the women in their 20s.
That's fair.
Right,
yeah.
And so like
especially in SF, that leaves no. Actually, no, there's plenty.
There's plenty. But they're saying that like we need some type of event to balance out the dating now. Like all the men dying, you know, like in war or something like that. Or like
is that why they're starting this shit out?
Yeah.
So that exactly, Donald Trump and his fucking I'm not gonna say anything. I love America.
Yeah, he is a massive Trump supporter, and so am I.
No, hold on.
I am also an immigrant. Oh wait, no, can't say that. San Francisco. We'll cut that out.
We love the United States.
We love them.
Please
America.
keep us here.
Yes, please let us stay.
Yes.
And San Francisco, please don't hate us either for our black jokes earlier. Yeah.
that was funny. We shouldn't cut that out.
Yeah, we shouldn't cut. We should not cut. I don't think we said anything in this podcast that could be cut out.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you could just post it raw.
Yeah, we could post it raw. And, but
you like my tattoo, dude?
Oh yeah, is that what?
It's a real tattoo.
It's kind of faded.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's weird.
Oh,
just got it yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it'll figure
it out.
No,
it's not
real. Okay, I was like, yeah, dude, that's a shitty tattoo. I was gonna say if it was an actual tattoo, I would have.
You wouldn't be honest with me like that?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
No, dude.
I see how it is. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
That was an actual tattoo because you got that on your body, dude.
Yeah.
You got that on your body for permanently, and I wouldn't want to say anything the day after. Maybe a few months, you know.
That's fair. I want to be here though. I want to be in fucking Canada.
Yeah, I'll be in Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah. Anyway, just to wrap up that story.
Our home and native land.
You're learning.
True patriot love. In all thy sons command, with glorying hearts we see their eyes. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna finish my story. That was beautiful.
Okay.
That was.
I'm gonna finish my story. Okay, so I guess like that trip was sad because like my grandparents were getting older, and I knew my grandpa was like 80 at that point, and I knew that like that was probably gonna be the last time I saw my grandpa because we don't go back to China that much, right? And well, he died during COVID. He died end of 2022. Yeah, he was like 84. So I guess he lived
2022. So he still survived for 3 years.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he survived like we went to China in 2017, 2018. So it was like 4 years after. Mm-hmm. So I guess like maybe we could have gone, but like life got busy with like high school and like school, college.
High school.
Or
2019, dude.
No, sorry, I was.
How old are you?
I was 18. It was.
Right.
It was.
You're college.
I was college. It was 2018. Yeah. But yeah, like I had electrical engineering. I'd find internships and all that stuff. So we just didn't get the chance to go back. And yeah, it was sad. And like, but I mean, it was also like tough to communicate, because I never really like I left China when I was 3, and I don't have that much of a relationship with my grandparents. So like it was sad, to
like to an extent though.
To an extent, yeah. And it was also sad that it wasn't like
it wasn't
sad. Yeah. I mean, it was sad, but it was like yeah, I mean, they felt like more strangers, and they raised me like when my parents when I was born, and then my parents like left for Canada and they left me in China for a few years with my grandparents. Yeah. So they raised me for a few years.
You still remember that?
No, dude, I was like 1 or 2 or 3,
okay,
so I barely remember. Yeah. But I'm sure they love me. I'm sure they have like great 100%. Memories of me as a baby. So that's kind of the immigrant dynamic. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wish I got to spend more time with them, but like I guess the sacrifices that like we get to be, in the West or in Canada, in America, right? So that's kind of, I guess that's where I can relate to.
Your parents migrated to Canada so that you could take the final step and really fucking make it here, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody
Kinda.
always talks about the United States being the epicenter.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
Everybody always wants to come here because it's the most opportunity, the most amount of money that you can make compared to all the other economies.
For sure.
So this is it, dude.
Yeah.
You're in it. You're in it.
Yeah, so I guess like that shaped my mentality growing up. Like my parents and my grandparents had to sacrifice so much to get me here. So like I'm not gonna get a C in math.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get A's in every class.
See, dude, you even thought about getting a B. If you get a B, I'll fucking.
Yeah, no, I never got a B in math, dude. I had like straight A's in school.
Brain of a bimbo. Was that better?
I have no idea what the fuck you just said.
Brain of a bimbo.
Brain of a
Brain of a bimbo.
Dude, you need to work on your Japanese accent.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. That's really sad.
Yeah, but so like I guess we had to work harder than like the kids who like were born here, or, like the white kids, and it's just
absolutely,
it's just a very different mentality, and so now I I live in San Francisco. I'm in software engineering. I make a lot of money, and I'm like this is kind of the what my parents sacrificed for me to get here, so like
absolutely,
yeah.
And it's just you and your sister in the States, right?
Oh, my sister is in Canada. She's going to school in Calgary.
So it's just you here?
Just me here.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Do you feel sad not being near your family?
Yeah. Also my friends, like a lot of friends in Canada. It's like a lot of people back in. Every time I go back, like I have to see like 4 people in one day. It's like okay, I have to see you. I have to see
half
you.
of them are married at this point.
Yeah.
Here's my kid. You're like,
married,
shit,
run away. And I'm still getting. Just in San Francisco, like moving around cities, I haven't had like a long-term relationship or ever, because just been moving around too much. Anyway, sorry. This is
no, you're good. What do your friends think back in Canada about you doing comedy here?
Oh, they like it. Yeah, they think it's cool. I think you guys think it's cool.
When you came back?
Yeah. People will come out, but yeah, like it's I mean, like I think for some people, like I'm doing like what they want to do, because like I think a lot of my friends in Canada, like they feel kind of stuck, like people are unhappy with their jobs or their pay or like, and it's like not many people are like taking that leap, and I'm not trying to like put myself on a high horse here, but like I feel like
sometimes you should.
Yeah,
fuck them.
Like I always try to take the leap, Like whenever I feel complacent, even mildly complacent about something, whether it was my last job or whether it was like, being in Canada, like I always try to take the leap, whether it's like leaving Calgary, like, like my name is, like I have a joke about this, like my name is Yi Fei in Chinese, Fei means fly, so my parents want me to get the fuck out of the house, right? Right, so like, that's kind of my opener, right? But but yeah, like that's true, like I've always been the one who flies, and anyway, not saying that like I'm amazing.
Your sister's what? Sam? What was her name? It's like a very basic American name.
No, my sister's Amanda. Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. I really like that joke.
Thanks.
It's really good. Amanda, Sam. If you want to keep her.
So I guess that's what I've been like, and it's been. I don't know. It's just been kind of lonely. I guess that's the downside. It's been lonely. I've been away from family and away from friends. Oh shit. We had a moment there, didn't we? Yeah,
you ruined it, dude.
I'm sorry. Alright. The moment's over. I've never kissed a man before.
Okay. Really?
No.
Damn, that's tough.
Have you kissed a man before?
I kiss my homies all the time, yeah.
Oh shit, on the cheek or like on the lips?
Mostly on the cheek, yeah.
Yeah, okay, mostly, alright.
I've done the lips a couple times, but that was like, like a prank, it's like when this moment happens and you're like, alright, we went a little too far,
Anyway.
I still remember. Zachary Moore. In high school.
Alright.
He said, "You're too gay," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, watch this, bitch."
I will clip that and send that to Zachary Moore.
Please, yeah, Zach. Yeah,
what if he's actually gay now?
He's not.
He's not gay. Yeah.
He lives in Florida. He'd be ostracized.
Anyway, but I guess you have to go soon, right? So
it's
6:05.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to.
the Zachary Moore part.
Yeah, Zachary. Us almost kissing.
Damn, shout out to Zach.
Yeah, that's a good place to call the podcast. Anyway, you're moving to Canada, so any last thing you want to say to me before I never see you again?
Bimbo brain.
People brain.
Bimbo brain. Say, come on, one more time.
What the fuck did you just say?
Bimbo brain.
Oh, bimbo brain.
That was so bad, dude.
Okay, my Chinese accent isn't that
It's
good. Okay.
dog shit.
Bimbo
brain. Was that better? Bimbo brain. Bimbo brain. Bimbo brain. I think I like that one. All right.
Yeah, I think I like the last one. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, have a nice day, and we'll see him when he comes back to America. Hopefully, in a year, 2 years.
It should be a year.
Yeah, I'll see you again, dude. Yeah.
All right. All right.